The Federal Executive Council has approved the National Investment Policy 2023 to 2027 towards providing confidence and attracting needed foreign investment drives into the country. Minister of Trade and Investments Niyi Adebayo hinted at this as part of the over 200 billion naira approvals gotten at the Executive Council meeting, which was presided over by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. The minister said the council also approved the Automotive Industry Developmental Plan aimed at putting the nation's automotive industry on a proper footing.
The first ever Nigeria investment policy, 2023 to 2027. The whole idea is that for a country to develop rapidly, it must be industrialized and there must be responsible, inclusive, balanced, and sustainable investment. To attract the kind of investment, to attract significant investments into the country, we felt that there was a need for us to have an investment policy which would give confidence and allow people who want to invest in the country that confidence to bring their funds into the country. As a result of which, we put this policy together, it was presented to Council, and it was approved.
The Ministry of Agriculture also got approvals for the National Dairy Policy to provide a framework for the sector to satisfy national food and nutritional demands. The policy was jointly submitted with the Ministry of Trade and Investment, as this will accelerate the growth of the dairy subsector for national economic development.
So the purpose is not just to regulate, but also to fulfill the food and nutrition. We all know dairy product is part of nutrition for good bones, especially for kids, calcium and all the other minerals and vitamins that are in that. In addition, of course, you cannot have a good dairy product without, of course, looking at livestock. So this policy not only is to regulate that industry, but in some ways and in connection with other programs and projects and policies has also a lot to do with livestock production, which is embedded in this particular policy. Why is jointly carried out with trade and investment is also a business policy, a business in the sense that our objective is not only to achieve food and nutrition security, but to be able to produce food for ourselves and also to export, and that includes dairy product.
Senior Special Assistant Media and Publicity to the President, Garba Shehu, who noted that 37 items were considered in the council meeting today, reeled out approvals for the Ministry of Works and Housing as well as Aviation.
The Ministry of Works and Housing, they have 3 approvals, one for 8 roads, and I will just mention that the names of the roads. This one is Biu Numan in Adamawa State. There is Kaba Ayere Isua Ipele Road. This is in Kogi. Nigeria Ports Authority DSC Road. This is in Delta State. There is Otupo Ogobia Anyagade Angpa Road in Benue / Kogi states. There is the rehabilitation of the Kaba Ayere Isua Ipele Road in Kogi / Ondo states. There's also the reconstruction of Ijebu, Igbo Ita, Egba Onowen of Ogun State. I hope I'm getting it right. Ijebu. And then there is the Ebode Udochi Osangbe Road in Itsako area of Edo State. And then the rehabilitation of Okigwe Augu Road in Imo State, various sums of money. And then, of course, there is also approval for a new approval for the rehabilitation of the Mokodi Boko Vandeika Obudu Road in Benue State. This is for 33 billion naira.
The council also treated and approved 3 memos for the Ministry of Transportation over the provisions of security equipment for the Nigerian Railway Corporation. These include baggage scanners, X-ray mail scanners, and narcotics detectors, among others. The ministry also got approvals for provision of e-ticketing solutions for the Lagos-Ibadan and Warri-Itakpe corridors under public-private engagements with a concession period of 10 years. From the Presidential Villa, Abuja, Folorunshade Adegoke, Core TV News.